This is Africa. This pure stream that you're seeing somewhere in rural Kenya has been this way for centuries, undisturbed. When you drink its water, you will feel the sheer freshness. Tragically, for every stream like this in Africa, there are 10 that have been lost. That has triggered a chain of events that is strangling Africa. To get a clear picture of this, let's go to Nairobi, a city of 5 million people. But hiding in this statistic is a tragedy. Out of every 10 people in Nairobi, 6 live in slums. That constitutes nearly 3 million people. They are crammed into a mere 5% of Nairobi's total land area. They don't even know that streams like this still exist. The 250,000 people who live in Kibra can only see Nairobi River, a shadow of a river that is heavily polluted. Now, if you thought that things abide in Nairobi, you haven't been to Lagos. 7 out of 10 people in Lagos live in slums or informal settlements. That constitutes roughly 15 million people. They too have little access to these pure streams, to clean water and sanitation. It's the same story in almost every major African city, from Accra to Abidjan, Cairo to Cotonou. This rapid and controlled rural-urban migration is a symptom of an Africa that has forsaken her natural roots. That in itself is a symptom of a deeper sickness, mindset. We no longer value this. We value this instead. We are suffering from vulture capitalism virus. Millions of Africans migrate from this to this in search of jobs. Those who do get jobs often work in factories and corporations that extract as much labor as possible from them for as little pay as possible. That's why they can only afford to live in slums. Meanwhile, that vulture capitalism demands from our land as much yield as possible. Enter fertilizers. Just as workers are mere means to profits, African land has become a mere means to maximum agricultural yields. That's why our soil health is at an all-time low, yielding less and less thanks to decades of rampant fertilizer use. We're addicted to them. What's the way forward? We must go back to these roots. We must decolonize our mindsets. Our wealth lies in our natural resources. We must work in sync with these natural streams and all our natural resources, not against them. For instance, instead of planting eucalyptus trees so that we can earn roughly $20 to $30 per tree after a few years, let's plant fruit trees and earn from living trees, not dead trees. As for our cities, let's transform them from survival spaces to green, flourishing spaces that nurture mental and spiritual health.